I am Dr. T. Srilata, Assistant Professor of Botany, Single Government Degree College for Women, Addapelli, Varangal. Today we discuss about Fuchsinia. Coming to the classification of Fuchsinia, Kingdom Mycota, Division Eumycota, Subdivision Basidiomycotina. So the genus about 3000 species in this Fuchsinia genus, and 147 has been reported in India. So it causes black rust disease, in wheat. So class Telomystes, order Uradiales, family Fuchsiniaceae, genus Fuchsinia graminae. So Fuchsinia graminae, it is one of the parasite. So parasite fungi. So it present on barberry leaf and wheat leaf also. So two host cells are there, two host tissue. The Fuchsinia life cycle including in two host plants, that is barberry plant and another one is wheat plant. So infected of plant pods, so we can see the plant. So white red rust on the leaves. So we can see the infected plant of parts. So red rust on the leaves. So coming to the reproduction, so 5 spores are present in the Fuchsinia life cycle. So Fuchsinia graminae produces 5 spores. So we can learn so many fungi, Albugo, Fuchsinia, yeast. So we can see the only one spore, but here we can see the Fuchsinia life cycle, 5 spores are there. So Uridiospore, Teleospore, 5 spores are there in the life cycle. The Fuchsinia produces 5 spores during in their life cycle. So Uridiospore and Teleospore present in the wheat. Uridiospore, Teleospore present in the wheat, and Basidiospore present in the soil, and Spermatiospores and Echospores present in the barberry plant. So clear children, 5 spores are there. First Uridiospores and Teleospores present on the wheat plant, and Basidiospore present on the soil, and Spermatiospores and Echospores present on the barberry plant. So coming to the uridinal stage. Uridiosporangium. So the stage of rust disease, uridiospores comes outside. So Uridiospore. So Echospores, barberry plant Echospores comes outside and they search for the wheat plant, and the host cell, the Echospore cell enter into the wheat plant, and they formation one germination tube, and they enter into the wheat host tissue, and they forms mycelium, and the mycelium produces hastoryums. Hastoryum absorb the food material from the wheat plant, and they forms urideospores. They produces urideospore. So this urideospore, we can see the picture. So urideospore, it has very long stalk, and the long stalk, one urideospore present at the top of the long stalk. So mycelium produces very long stalk, and the mycelium produces very long stalk, and urideospore, it is in round shaped structure, and it has very thick tuberculate layer, and it has very thick tuberculate layer, and it has round shaped structure or oval shaped structure, and the urideospore attached with the long stalk at the top of the long stalk. And we can see the diagram at the upper side. The urideospores attached with the long stalk. The mycelium produces long stalk, and the urideospore attached with the long stalk. Then complete formation of this urideospore. So this urideospores red in color. So this urideospore red in color. So complete formation of this urideospores, the outer layer ruptures, the epidermis layer ruptures. So the urideospores comes outside. So they forms red spots on the leaf. So they forms a red spot on the leaf. So this uridinyl stage, so that disease is called red rust disease. So this uridinyl stage, that stage is called red rust disease stage. So complete formation of this urideospore, the uridium separated from the long stalk, and they comes outside, and they forms red spots on the leaf, and they enter into the another leaf, and they forms teleospore. So they enter into the same leaf or same plant or another plant, and they forms teleospores. So this is teleospore stage. So we can see the teleospores. So here also the uridium enter into the another wheat plant, and they forms mycelium, and they forms hastoryum, and hastoryum absorb the food material from the host plant, and it helps to develop the mycelium. Then complete formation of mycelium, and they undergoes to reproduction, and they forms teleospores. So here the teleospores, it has also the mycelium produces very long stalk, and it has two nucleus. But what is the difference between uridium and urideospore and teleospore? That is, urideospore having round shaped structure, and it has very tuberculate layer. The outer layer is very tuberculate, but here in teleospore and urideospore red in color, but here teleospore also having two nucleus, but it has very thick layer but smooth layer. It has very smooth layer but thick layer. It has very thick layer but smooth layer. It has also two nucleus, and black in color. So what is the difference between uridium and teleum? So Uridospore has having very long stalk, and Teleospore also having very long stalk, and Uridium in round shape structure, and it has very thick layer and tuberculate layer, and it has two binucleate and it is red in color. But here Teleospore, it has also very long stalk. The mycelium produces long stalk, and it has very thick layer but smooth layer, and it has also having two nucleus. So it is in black in color. So complete formation of this teleospore stage, the outer layer, the epidermis layer ruptures, and the spores are comes outside. The spores are comes outside, and they forms black spots on the leaf. So this stage is called black rust disease stage. So this stage is called black rust disease stage. So this teleums are separated from the leaf, and they enter into the soil, and they forms basidiospore. This is teleospores. So teleospore enter into the soil. So they separated from the wheat plant, and they enter into the soil, and when the condition is favorable, so the teleospore forms germination tube, and they forming epibasidium. So here they forming germination tube, and they forms epibasidium. So this basidium having two nucleus. So here in teleospore we can see that teleospore, so it has two nucleus, plesiostrain, and it has two nucleus, and it is so it has two nucleus and teleospore. Here the teleospore enter into the soil, and here the nucleus, the diploid nucleus undergoes to meiosis division here, and they forms four haploid cells, and two haploid cells here. Four haploid cells, and two cells are plesiostrain. Two cells are belongs to plesiostrain, and two cells are belongs to minus strain. And this basidiospores are enter into the enter into the air, and they search for the barberry plant. So here basidiospore search for the barberry plant. When the barberry plant present, the basidiospores are enter into the barberry leaf, but the barberry plant is not available, the barberry field is not available, so the basidiospores are become dead. So here very related to connection to wheat plant and barberry plant. So basidiospores enter into the search for the barberry plant. When the barberry plant is available, the basidiospores enter into the barberry leaf, and they produces spermatospores. When the barberry plant is not available, the basidiospores are becoming dead. So coming to the barberry leaf, so this spore applied basidiospores are enter into the barberry leaf. They search for the barberry leaf and they enter into the barberry leaf and they forms spermatiospores. So the Fuchsinia, so here they forms upper epidermis and we can see the barberry leaf and they produces spermatiospores. So spermatiospores, so the spermatiospore one bowl like structure, one flask shaped structure and so many, we can see the second diagram, so many spermatiospores, so many spermatiospores are present here and each spermatiospore having so many spermatia, it is in round shape structure. So we can see the first diagram. So it is in round shape structure and spermatiospore attached with the spermatia attached with the spermatiospores and each spermatia attached with each other and they forms one chain like manner and it has it has a space. So the spermatia, complete formation of spermatia, they separated from the spermatiospores and they enter into the same barberry leaf or another healthy barberry leaf and they produces echiospores. So we can see the clear diagram. Same leaf, this is the same leaf and spermatiospores and echiospores are there. So spermatia separated from the spermatiospore and they enter into the same leaf or another leaf and they produces echiospores. So here the echiospores, it is in bell shaped structure, it is in bell shaped structure and the mycelium produces one long elongated structure that is called echiospore and each echiospore produces one round shaped structure and it is a single cell but it has two nucleus. It has two nucleus and each single cell, that is called echum. The round shaped structure is called echum and the echums are attached with each other and they look like one chain like structure and this is complete formation of echums. They separated from the echiospores. We can see the clear picture. So they separated from the echiospores and so echiospores, it has two nucleus, round shaped structure and echiospores separated from the echums separated from the echiospore and they germinate, they search for the wheat plant. So they search for the wheat plant and the echums enter into the wheat plant. When the wheat plant is not available, so the echiospore not germinate into not undergoes into iridospore stage. So connection between the wheat plant and barberry plant. So here the echums separated from the echiospores and the echums enter into the wheat plant. So wheat plant and they produces iridospores. They produces iridospores. So I tell you once again briefly. So Fuchsinia life cycle, it is very macro life cycle, it has 5 spores, their life cycle. So first iridospores and teleospores in wheat plant, and spermatospores in barberry plant, and basidiospore is in soil. So iridospores iridospore, it has very long stalk and round shaped structure, and it has tuberculate layer, and it is in red color. When that stage is called red rust disease stage. So then the iridospores comes outside, and they forms red rust on the leaves. So then the iridospores enter into the same leaf or another leaf, and they forms teleospores. And teleospores, it has very thick cell wall, and it is in black in color. So that stage is called black rust disease in wheat plant. So this teleospore enter into the soil, and they forms basidiospores. So the basidiospore undergoes to meiosis division. The diploid nucleus undergoes to meiosis division, and it is divided into 4 haploid spores. 2 spores are plus strain, and 2 spores are minus strain. And the basidiospores search for the barberry leaf, and they enter into the barberry leaf, and they produces spermatospores and echiospores. Again the spermatospores produces echiospores. Echiospores search for the wheat plant, and they produces iridospores. So this is very 5 stages are there. It is very macro life cycle. The Fuchsinia life cycle is very important for first year, first sem students. This is important essay question coming in the examination. So this is very important, Fuchsinia life cycle. So macro life cycle. So this is interrelation between wheat plant and barberry plant. Thank you.